in the tranquil hills, where the sun's first light kissed the dew-kissed grass, sat Jesus, a small mustard seed held between his slender fingers. A hush fell over the crowd as he leaned forward, his eyes twinkling with a light that seemed to come from within. He held up the tiny seed, smaller than any other in the packet, and asked, "What do you think? What is this one called?" The crowd leaned closer, their faces etched with curiosity. Some whispered their guesses, their voices soft, hoping to catch his every word. The golden light of morning touched the earth, painting the scene with warmth. And in that moment, there was a profound stillness, a hush that spoke of reverence and awe. Jesus, as if reading their thoughts, smiled gently and said, "This is the smallest of all the seeds, yet when planted and nurtured, it grows into the largest of all garden plants." His words hung in the air, each syllable carrying the weight of a profound truth. It was as if the very essence of faith was distilled in those words. A truth so simple and yet so profound that it challenged their understanding. "It grows so tall," he continued, his voice like the gentle rustling of leaves, "that birds make their home in its branches, finding shelter and rest in its leafy embrace." As he spoke, a vivid image unfolded before their eyes, a testament to the transformative power of faith. They saw in their minds the mustard plant strong and tall, its branches laden with the sweet promise of new life, offering solace and nourishment to the weary traveler, a beacon of hope in a world that often seemed too dark and too cold. Then, as if awakening from a dream, the people stirred. The realization dawned on them, transforming their understanding of faith. In that moment, they saw that just as the mighty mustard tree had its beginnings in a tiny seed, so too did their faith. And with that understanding came a surge of hope, a belief that even in the smallest act of faith, God could move mountains. As Jesus concluded his lesson, he scattered the seeds into the soil. The people watched, mesmerized, as the seeds disappeared into the ground, taking with them the weight of their doubts and disbelief. From where the seed fell, tall trees began to rise, their roots anchoring them firmly in the earth, their branches reaching for the sky. The trees offered shade and life, symbolizing the growth and prosperity that would come from nurturing their faith. And as the sun climbed higher in the sky, the people looked upon the trees and smiled, for they knew that no matter how small their beginning, their faith could grow into something mighty and enduring.